Alrighty, welcome back one and all. I am back after my 1 week break of streaming. It was a well-needed vacation, I would say. We are back, and it is time to start Trails to Azure, or Trails from Azure. I think it's Trails to Azure, but I don't really know. Actually, I probably could check. I think it's Trails from, but regardless, here we are. So, a couple of administrative tasks that I like to do at the beginning of these. First things first, I will, as always, be using a guide, so I note ahead of time that sometimes my commentary will just be reading from a guide, and I will try my best not to look too far ahead to avoid spoilers so that we get genuine reactions. But when it comes to side content, I will absolutely be looking at a guide and, following and seeing how to get all the treasure chests and stuff. So keep that in mind. Second of all, as this is a pretty heavily long-running series, I would appreciate if we could keep spoilers to games that I have either shown on the channel or that I talk about. So for Trails, that includes all of Trails in the Sky, Trails from Zero, and Cold Steel 1 and 2. And of course with Azure, if we keep my spoilers to a minimum until I get to that point in the game, that would be very, very much appreciated. Finally, if for those watching either live or on YouTube, if you find or if you know anybody that would like this content as well, feel free to share with them, leave a comment on the archives, and share this around. It helps me, it helps you guys, and yeah, we can grow this community. I don't normally like to say that every single time, but I think just saying at the beginning and the end of every game helps. Also, if I sound a little bit different, that's because I upgraded my mic. So please let me know if I sound too quiet, too loud in comparison to the game. I'm still learning, I don't know if it... Sometimes I don't know if it's how to do audio mixing that well, but, you guys could tell me, that would be greatly appreciated. All right. So, I think we're good. I think we are good to go. Let us open up the game. Turbo needs to be right trigger, left trigger from message log. I'm gonna make that. Map is right thumbstick, yep. Inspect minimap is right shoulder, yep. And left shoulder, yep. All good, all good. Pretty much a lot of the same settings as we did last time. Hang on, no, that was not right. Now, there's actually a backstory tab, which is actually pretty interesting here. So we can view a synopsis of what happened. Might not hurt to take a look at this. Well, there's a lot of things that we could probably talk about here, but... we just beat that game. We're good, right? Let me also lower my brightness on my side. There we go, much better. And as always, we'll be playing the game on normal. Would you like to load your clear data? Yeah. Yeah. August 1204 of the Septian calendar. The western border of the Calva Republic on the outskirts of Altair. Now I'm pretty sure I have the voices in. I did get them today, the Evo voices, so let's see if they actually work. Here we are. Hiya, Chip. How you doing? Yep, the voices work. Oh, also, before we continue, in between, so for those who don't know, in between Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure, I probably should change that actually, the title since it is Trails to Azure, but there is a drama city called, I think, like, Prelude to the Future, like preparation to, or like looking toward the future, something like that, which basically shows a small segment, an audio segment, after the events of Trails Zero no Kiseki to Ao no Kiseki. And basically, and we saw that between after CS1 and CS2 as well. They have drama CDs that kind of just show a little bit more of what happens afterwards. So, at a high level, I highly recommend you go read that if you want to see a little bit more about what happens at the end of the game last time. But in short, basically what happens is the gang is called in by Dieter Croy, and they, basically they're congratulated on their abilities of stopping, or their actions of stopping, Dr. Gwenter and everything. And Dudley offers Lloyd basically an internship for a few months with the First Division so that he could become a better detective and a better leader for situations like the last operation in the last game. Ellie is also offered an opportunity to travel the country and internationally with Dieter Croy so she can learn more about the politics of the nation, of the world, so that, when it comes to situations that Triple S can't handle politically, they at least are better equipped. Basically what then happens is then they go on a picnic, Ellie accepts the offer, and Lloyd also accepts the offer, and Lloyd basically tells Randy and Tio to, hey, you guys need to keep doing what you do best. Tio ends up returning to Lemon State to continue working on the Aeon system and the Enigma system, back where she, with the orbital staffs and all that fun stuff after requesting Chief Roberts. And Randy ends up going back to the CGF and becoming a drill instructor for a few months. So, if they might not go too heavily with the references on that, but if they ever do reference stuff that we didn't see in the past game, most likely they're going to be referring to the drama CD. It's a really quick read. I do highly recommend it. So yeah. So now we're good. Now we're here in Altair. Former Altair Lodge of the D therefore G cult.
変わっていないな。ここがアルタイルロッジ。
6年前にティオちゃんが助けられた場所ですか。
悪趣味な門構えだな。
This is as far as I'll take you. You have until 5 p.m. today. Not a second more. After that, our troops will move in.
了解した。丁寧な案内。感謝。
Only following orders. Try to be careful. Then again, I'm sure you'll have no trouble with the divine blade of wind by your side. Hey, Magus.
さすがにあんまり歓迎されていないみたいですね。
まああちらにしてみれば自分の縄張りに飛び込んだ犯罪者を他人
Oh, let me also do one thing. That don't look right. There we go. Ah, no. Hang on. View docs. Chat. There we go.
どうします？このまま踏み込みますか？
ああ、もはや猶予はない。マクレイン、罠や仕掛けの可能性はどうだ？
Drama CD is pretty cool because I think it implies that that all the members of the Triple S became more mature during their times away from Crossbell. Eldest RPG.
大抵のものは6年前の制圧作戦で潰したままだろう。だが徘徊する魔獣の方は
Oh, we're already starting with some pretty hefty demons on our hand.
魔物？
ロッジの地下にいた。来るぞ。
Oh, tutorial. So on the left is the battle order, tells you exactly the order the characters will act in. Each turn sometimes has some battle bonuses. I can go over that when we look at the detective notebook once again. Or they can tell us now. HP heal and critical are the two I guess that we're given right now. CP is gained by dealing or receiving damage, same as last time. Once a character gains 100 more CP, they can use an S break to ignore the battle order. Basically, it's an emergency turn that they can use to unleash their special attack. And of course, you can set it if they have multiple ones. So Lloyd does have 2 at this time, Tiger Charge and Rising Sun. And that's how you activate it. And this is our menu. Do I have any battle scopes? I do. So what do we got? This guy is very weak to space, but has no chance. His resistance to many of the status effects too. Okay. No arts. That's helpful. Okay. Gale, Avalanche, Cleaver, Crashing Wave, and Kigon. Oh, Lloyd, why? Oh, Burning Heart is only 3 turns now? Oh, that's not great. Gale goes by really quickly. I probably won't turbo that one often. Nice. Now, since we carried over, we get a few bonuses. Certain quests and events might change depending on what you did in the previous game, so any quests that we did before will matter here. We get some extra money based on our DP rank, we get some extra fishing bait based on our fishing rank in the previous game, and our sea crafts will carry over, so that's pretty nice. Sea crafts, crafts, same thing. Also, it's the same victory theme.
まさか今の化け物どもは当夜総員にいたのと似たような雰囲気でしたけど
太陽の砦の地下で徘徊していたのと同じ種類です。どうやら彼らがここに逃げ込んだのは確実みたいですね。
往生際の悪いことだ。時間がない。とにかく入るとしよう。今ならまだ間に合うはずだ。
Okay, so I guess not every voice line made it. I'll have to look into that. Most of them made it in. I also have to go and make sure that stuff made it in. Prologue, Traces of D. Thought I got them all, but it was a lead from the Imperial government that brought us here. A few months had passed since the cult incident. Amidst the confusion, former Speaker Hartman and Ernest Rise escaped. They'd sought asylum in the Empire, but were denied. For reasons unknown, they've taken refuge along the western border of the Calvard Republic near Altair. Shortly after taking office, Crossbell's new mayor held a secret meeting with the Republican government to organize their arrest. Due to their political nature of the case, the mission was entrusted to the Triple S, which fell outside the usual chain of command. Additionally, a unique collaboration was struck with the 1st Division, Bracer Guild, and CGF. After several days of investigating Altair, we discovered that Harbin and Ernest had fled to the cult's former Altair lodge. That's surprised to see that Altair also, or not Altair, Speaker Hartman also escaped.
ここは
It's a limestone cave, but some of it looks man-made. Oh god, how many voices are missing? This cave was used as a temple hundreds of years ago. The D-therefore-G cult restored it and used it as a lodge for their so-called rituals. Until that day, 6 years ago, that is. It's when you, Chief Sergei, and Guy finally carried out the suppression plan. And my brother found the lone survivor, Tio. Correct. To be frank, that was the one ray of light in the never-ending hell we witnessed that day. There's hardly any trace of it now, though. It's still hard to believe something that terrible happened. Scum of the earth, the whole lot of them. Is it true that the Republican forces had their hands tied due to the cult having dirt on their leaders? Yes, that's why the operation fell to Sergei's team. In hindsight, the suppression plan ended up being so aggressive that even the guild found it shocking. That sounds like something Sergei's old team would cook up. Yeah, it's pretty easy to imagine. Arios, where in the lodge do you think the fugitives are headed? If I were to guess, the ritual chamber is in the deepest section of the lodge. There's an altar similar to the one found in the Sun Fort. I'm unsure of Hartman's role in all of this, but I'm certain that's the place Ernest is attempting to reach. That makes sense. Do you think that Gnosis, the Gnosis drug is involved? Could they be under its influence? We can't discount the possibility. Ernest received a large quantity of Gnosis from Joachim Gwenter, and to make matters worse, it wasn't the blue variant, but the red. But that's the one that causes demonization, isn't it? That's right. Depending on how this goes, Hartman may be in danger as well. So it falls to us to capture them before it comes to that. Right. But there's one problem. I wasn't expecting to receive an upgraded Enigma model right before the start of this mission. You're right. The Enigma 2. The center slot is where we're supposed to insert those new Master Quartz, isn't it? If only we gotten them in time for the mission. Since we don't have them, we can't cast arts. I'm thankful for what the Epstein Foundation does, but I wish they would have given us a heads up. Not that I'm trying to disparage Tio's employer. The timing couldn't have been worse, though. It's inconvenient, yes, but now's not the time to complain. Count yourselves lucky that I always come prepared. Received force? I suppose I'll hand over my spare as well. And shield. Is this a Master Quartz? You're letting us have them? It would be a burden on us if you two lag behind. Feel free to place whichever you prefer in the center of your Enigma 2. It should allow you to access to a few arts. Got it. Understood. You can set Master Quartz in the center of your new Enigma 2 tactical ordnance. Oh, an ordnance from the Catman? Yeah. So that's interesting. This is the game that we got them in. And hey, look at this upgraded menu. You love to see it. Alright, we don't need you that far back. So like before, okay, so we still have lines, which makes sense, separate values and everything, but we also have upgraded slots as well. We have master slots. Shield begins the battle with defense and A defense raised for 2 turns. Raised 2 turns of defense and A defense, 25%. So for 2 turns you get that much. And force, you get the same thing with strength. And it comes with some arts. So I'll give force to Lloyd and I'll give shield to Noel. So now we got Stone Spike and Firebolt and Forte for Lloyd, and then we have Stone Spike. Okay, sweet. We don't have any quartz on our hand, which is kind of annoying, but not much we can do. And we still have some good equipment. We don't come with anything in terms of accessories, and stat-wise, we've got the same as before. Did Noel get a new costume? She looks even more adorable than before. Good. It looks like you're ready. Yeah, sorry about the wait. And thanks for going out of your way to pack these for us. What are you implying? It's not like we bought these specifically for you. More importantly, Bannings, you are aware, yes? This is the final test of your training with the First Division. So if you screw this up, you'll be starting over at the basics, got it?
Hi.
Yes, sir. Dudley should be more honest about his feelings, shouldn't he? He is a tsundere. He is such a tsundere, and he knows it. He does tend to be more passionate than he runs on. I suppose that explains why he and Guy were such good rivals in the First Division. Alright, let's get started, everyone. Senior Detective of the CPD's First Division, Alex Dudley. Present. Sergeant Major of the Crossbell's Guardian Force, Noel Seeker. And Special Advisor from the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild, Arios McLean. Under the direction of the Crossbell Police Department Special Support Section, this search and seizure mission is now underway. Our targets are former Speaker Hartman and Ernest Rice, the former mayoral secretary. Our deadline is 5 p.m. Everybody, let's give this our best and complete the mission. About the Detective Notebook. The Special Support Section automatically records events that happen throughout the game in the Detective Notebook. Check the contents by selecting the notebook after opening items or pressing Y. And we get to read the manual. And then we're going to learn about the Combat Notebook, which is why we use the battle scopes and analyze craft so that we can get all the details. So we're back to having 0 DP, and we're back to being a 15th class senior detective, or I guess now we're a senior detective, but... So, same thing as this last time. Won't go too far into a lot of these things as they come up. Master Arts are a new thing, I would say. By raising a Master Course to level 5, gain access to a special art. Oh, cool! Wonder why they got rid of that in Cold Steel. Same as before. Just slightly going through these. If you know, for those watching the archive, you can pause and read. But it's pretty much the same as the last game. A few more, I'm sure, master stuff. And these are rewards for things. We get a Master Quartz at 11th. True Gladiator Headband at 10th. Oh man, give it to me. True Gladiator Belt. Oh man, you know me. Grail Locket at 5th. You know me, I want that. Emblem. HP, EP, and CP regenerate on the field. Holy crap. And there's cooking. I'll try to do a better job about cooking this time around. If I look at the lists, did we get more stuff? Stone Spike, Quake, Gorgon Breath, we got Yggdrasil, and, Gigant Rage. Earthball, okay, same as before. Icicle Edge, Blue Drop, Ice Hammer, that's still the same as before. Eshkaton is a new one. Aqua Mirage, Cobalt Sphere, yeah, it's all there. I bought a couple of new ones. Wind has pretty much the exact same except for Ragnar Dorain. Soul Blur, Calamity Edge. I don't think Calamity Edge was there last time. And Lucifin Wing was not there last time. Photon Shoot, that's new. They finally added a lower level, lower requirement space art. Golden Halo, that's new. Last Disaster, okay. And Reincarnation. Ooh. Celestial Recovery Area Revive. Oh, sweet. So that's a Seraphic Green, but it costs 600 EP. Whew. That's a hefty one. Mirage has Chaos Brand, Silverthorn, Galleon Tower. Okay, I don't think Silverthorn was there last time, so at least they added that one back in. And Argent Arc is there now. Lunar Craze, okay, cool. Master Arts, Rune of Protection. And then these are all the things, all the different little quartz in the game and stuff like that, but we'll get to those when we get to them. Thankfully, the guide that I'm using this time has maps. So now, it makes it a little bit easier to do a little bit of dungeon crawling. So this one's weak to fire and earth. But we don't need to waste that much. What is this? Some kind of stone door? One that leads to the depths. We forced it open 6 years ago. I suspect Ernest reset the lock. Is there any way to open it? There should be a switch somewhere on the right. We should release it. Okay, let's look for it. So, I'm glad I have a map again. Just instantaneous death blows. Weak to wind and a little bit of mirage and space. Oh, I didn't expect that to break. Oh, hello. Earth and wind, or water and wind actually, for this one. That's just straight up dinosaur. I like the name, dinosaur. But we don't need to use a lot of magic here, because we have Arios and Dudley who take care of a lot of stuff for us. But I hope you guys enjoyed your entire last week since I wasn't here. It's good to be back. I mainly just relaxed and did house searching. It's not like I did anything grandiose and stuff. I just relaxed. Well, last week must have been a little empty then, wasn't it, Chip? Without me. That's true. My nasally singing, eh? Why would a talking chest like me choose to live in a place like this? You'd be surprised how badly D, therefore G, take the property values here. Rent is dirt cheap. Anything even in here? Nope. What the? Arios, are these... Yes. These are the remains of their experiments to enhance sensory receptivity in children. They would be drugged with gnosis in an attempt to enhance the five senses and augment their perception of the supernatural. Damn monsters. The DQG cult. Why? What they did was despicable. Nothing will change that. I don't know what Ernest and Hartman are trying to accomplish here, but we can't allow this place to be used again. Well said. We'll stop them. We have to. Agreed. Let's keep moving forward, people. About monster analysis. With the exception of Dudley, who is equipped with the information quartz, characters will not be able to see information. However, you can obtain enemy data by using battlescope items or using the Mirage art to analyze. Learning enemies' elemental weakness and status vulnerabilities is the key to effectively battling them. You can, as we learned last time. Additionally, Dudley currently has the ability to use the Analyze support art. Does he actually? Ah! Fantastic! turn around. But, yep, I am back. And I don't see any more breaks in the foreseeable future, so I will be hopefully taking Azure to the very, very end without any interruptions. Would you like to join our order? O, therefore E. We teach that if a chest is open, it is therefore empty. And back we go. It's so weird seeing like electronic equipment near like stone and stuff like that. At least abandoned electronic equipment, you know? I don't know if I need to do that much fighting here, because these guys are only level 47. Oh man, did you get... Oh man, I should have turboed that. Noel's portrait was adorable. But yeah, Dudley and Arius are just one-shotting everything. Or Aloy can just get Death Blow. We're strong enough to one-turn everything, but not strong enough to just insta-kill. That's kind of silly, actually. When choosing whether to stick with the old font or a new one, there was a fair amount of arguments over it, but we eventually reused a compromise. Compromise. What? Bad pun. But yeah, look at this. There's just like random, like there's a sarcophagus-like thing here, and then there's just like piping over here. Like it's such an interesting design for a dungeon. Yeah, look at Noel. I also applied for asylum in Erebonia, but the Imperial government denied me for talking too much during my interview. Wow. That is a shame. It's tricky, you know, to ramble on. It's tricky. Bravo, Arios. Okay, well, oh, there's a monster chest over there. How cute. That should do it. McLean, are these the same monsters that you saw 6 years ago? They seem like small fry. No, they aren't. The monsters we encountered that day were far more brutal. And that's to say nothing of the cultists we had to drive back. They were more deplorable. Thinking about it makes me sick. Are these two even human? I don't know about you, but I thought those monsters were plenty strong. They're incredible, that's for sure. But that just means I have to get stronger. Hey, what's wrong? Did you get hurt in battle? No, I'm fine. No problem here, sir. Good, let's keep moving. There should be an intersection up ahead. Let's make that our next destination. Aw, poor... That's funny. They're trying so hard.
よかろうそこだ任せてろ見たか八王が一頭
You know, let me do that. Let's have the two rookies be in front. Right, you're a new enemy.
任せるがいい
The basilisks. It petrifies those who underestimate it, but you're weak to water and wind and space.
よーしやー皆さんお疲れ様でした
More Sepith is always appreciated. I've been here since the raid, and I really want to change the scenery. I might apply for a job at the locksmith agency. You know what this architecture reminds me of for some reason? And it's not like it was a one-to-one, but for some reason it reminds me of Time Splitters. Time Splitters 2. For some reason. Like that desert area that you can play multiplayer in. Anybody?
敵発見撃破する
When attack misses, the target may counterattack if they're in range.
私の番だな 任せるがいい二の方
よーしそこなんとかなりましたね
For marketing purposes, we named the game Trails 2 Azure. Internally, we still call it Trails to ZX Advent. Huh. So it is Trails 2 Azure. Alright, well, I gotta change the title then. Quartz. Who needs more HP? Well, I can always give it to her, because she already has some water stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now I have Tealis, which is nice. You may have heard that Kalvar has lax immigration policies. It's true! Most of my fellow Altair chests had parents and grandparents that came from the Burl and Crossbell. I wonder if that's gonna matter in Kuro. The lax immigration policy, if they still even have it by then. Yeah, we don't need to fight that much. Like, we're doing pretty good. Hey, you blabba. Found a long barrel. Look at my chest. What do you see? A lodge once used by the cult of D, therefore G. You happy, Chip? I sang. I won't lie, it took me until the second line, like, what do you see? A lodge once used by the cult of D, therefore G. It took me until then to, like, realize what the song actually was. So that's why, like, the second half of that was way more singing than the first one. I think there's another chest back here, actually. Ah! I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think my friends and I will be the only Calvardian chests you will ever meet that talk. You know? Good point, actually. Okay. This is actually the first time we're in Calvard in any Trails game. At this point in time. That's wild. That we can actually, like, walk around in. There's that one side quest in the previous game where we were in Calvard, but we immediately turned around. There! We finally caught up to them? Just let me go already, Ernest. I want no part of this. Oh my, that's a problem for me, Speaker. It's imperative that you make it back to the top of Crossbell's political sphere. If I'm to become the next mayor, that is. Enough with this fool's errand. Return to power in Crossbell? Do you really think that's still possible after everything that's happened? Besides, there's no way a fool like you could ever snatch away mayorship from someone like Dieter Croy. Don't be stupid. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. I may not be able to face him with this body, but things will be different when I reach out to the one true God. Once I've achieved wisdom, it'll be as simple as snapping my fingers. Causality will be mine to shape and form. Yes, just like my fallen comrade Joachim Gwenter achieved. You're insane. More reasons for me to practice my voice acting. Who are you people? So, you finally arrived. It's been a while, Lloyd. Dudley. Well done investigating Altair. Ernest, what are you... Are you implying that you knew we were pursuing you the whole time? Precisely. Anything is possible with the almighty power of Gnosis, after all. You tracking our location, your arrival in Altair, your discovery of us, your removal from the Republican Army, and your journey to where you currently stand. I foresaw everything. How is that possible? You must have been able to predict our movements through some form of amplified perceptual ability. Wait, are you from the Crossbell Police Department? Damn it, there's no other choice then. Please, I'm begging you. I'll turn myself in, but you have to arrest this lunatic. Oh, come now. Lunatic is a bit rude. This has gone on long enough. Former Speaker Harmon and Ernest Rice. For Crossbell state law, you are hereby under arrest and charged with prison escape, among various other offenses. Surrender and come quietly. What's the rush? For on this very day I will succeed my comrade Joachim and open the door to D. I don't have time to waste on sideshow riffraff like you. These are archaisms? Are these the same archaisms from the Middle Ages that Joachim controlled? Oh no, these are far stronger. Well then, lady and gentlemen, please excuse us for now. Do have fun with the gifts left behind my comrade Joachim. Let me go! Let me go! They're getting away. Focus on the task at hand. These are not average monsters. Don't hold back. Right. Heck yeah. Oh cool, you have like an air sickle thing. Weak to earth, fire, wind, and a little bit of time. Can be resistance to most effects, but can have stat down to it. Okay. I see. I made the right choice with Firebolt then, but what I can also do is Chrono down. They aren't hurting yet, which is good.
いいだろう。はっ、行くぞ。さあ、それ。行くぞ。
But to focus Arios on doing that.
行きますよ。ファイヤー。
任せておけ。よし。続け。任せてくれ。行くぞ。それ。さあ、行くぞ。気合を入れろ。
You gotta love how Dudley's tough love is just him punching people.
任せてくれ。
任せるぞ。任せておけ。エニグマクラ。
ありがとう。それ。
行くぞ。風間光我が手に集え。
行きますよ。ファイヤー。
任せておけ。貴様らもう許さんぞ。ジャスティスハンマー。よし。
Still alive, aren't you?
行くぞ。
Dudley, your move is absolutely terrible. Holy crap, bro. They were so strong. What a waste of time. No time to talk. Chase after them. What's the matter? Are you hurt? I'm fine. Never been better. Dudley, above you. What? Bridge. It can't be. The shock from the battle must have loosened the rock holding it in place. The gap is too wide to jump across. Yeah, there's no way. I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do about it now. Wait there. We'll go on ahead. You can't be serious. Not even you two can handle this without backup. You're right. We'll move separately then. Huh? What do you mean? There are two routes that lead to the ruin's depths. The other one is over there. Another path. That will take us to the same place? Yes. It's a long way around, but we should be able to meet up at the end. That simplifies things. Bannings, Sergeant Major Seeker. We'll give chase. Focus on catching up with us at the inner chamber. Roger. Yes, sir.
Boom. 気をつけていくがいい。
Just a random line that gets voiced. Okay, we should hurry. Can you walk, Sergeant Major? Yes, I'm fine. By the way, Lloyd, this might be a good chance to practice a combo craft, don't you think? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'd say that we're pretty familiar with each other's styles, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's give it a try as we advance. Bravehearts. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go back a room. Take a save. There's something to appreciate about Trails games. Regardless of whenever you start one, if you played one, you kind of get the general gist of them. So it's really nice to not have to entirely, like, learn the basis of the Trails turn-based system. every single time. Did you turn on or return the setting where the music name shows whenever a new theme starts playing? Let's find out. No, I didn't. Thank you for telling me that. Well, that's why I'm not getting additional voice acting, because I didn't turn the thing on. What would I do without you, Blubba? Seize the Truth is the name of the battle theme. Dude, now I'm just thinking of all the Seize the Truth themes from the Ace Attorney series. Weak to water and space. Oh! They know dark matter. Oh, they know death blow. I know death blow too. Oh my god, carrying stuff over and having this much HP but only having Tear as your main healing ability is horrendous. This is tricky. The same thing happened in Sky, actually. Sky's second chapter. The prologue ends up being really, really hard because you don't have access to a lot of stuff that you did near the end of the game. Which makes sense. But like level scaling and everything is based on what you last left at. Lloyd had to ground Kia for the first time over the summer. He told her to pick up after herself and not turn the SSS into the mess. Oh, that's cute. What was this way? The dog. Alright, now I need to start fighting. I need some levels here. Can't just not fight now because I don't have the crutch of Dudley and Arios on my side. But yeah, it's nice to just, you know, even though I was gone for a week, just pick up this game and, you know, it's like we never left. Oh my god! The problem with it is that when you come from the previous game, where Lloyd had like 13 move, and he could go anywhere he wanted, well, that makes it a bit tricky in the prologue of things, but we'll get there again. Weak to fire and space. Did Noel just pull out a...
さすがに2人だと結構手こずりますね。
ああ、でもなんとかなりそうだ。ランディもそうだったけど、やっぱり警備隊員は頼りになるな。さすが鍛え方が普通の警察官とは違うっていうか。
おだてないでくださいよ。どちらかというと装備の強さに頼っているところがありますし。
強力な装備を使いこなせるのも訓練とセンスの賜物だよ。特に総長は俺と同い年なのに車両の運転なんかも得意だしさ。
15の時に入隊して訓練漬けの毎日でしたから。それにソーニャ司令の指導が優秀だったおかげもありますね。ものすごいスパルタでしたけど。
ソーニャ副司令、確かにあの人に指導されたら相当鍛えられそうだよな。あのランディですら演習の時に徹底的にしごかれたみたいだし。
そうみたいですね。ランディ先輩か。今頃リハビリ訓練の付き合いの真っ最中なんでしょうか。
なあ、そのはずだよ。ランディがいてくれたら。いや、エリーとティオもそうか。あの3人がここにいてくれたら怖いものなしなんだけどな。
確かに考えてみると特務支援課って本当にバランスがいいですよね。役割分担がきちんとできているからどんな状況にも対応できそうです。
実際随分助けられたよ。戦闘以外でもいろいろな方面で得意分野が違っていたし。
そんじゃな、後のことは任せたぜ。
キーヤちゃんのことよろしく頼んだわね。ファイトとコッペの世話もよろしくお願いします。
エリー、ティオ、ランディ。
So this is where knowing about the drama CD kind of helps because you know where they went. But I guess there's probably a bit of mystery too. Like if you hadn't seen the drama CD, you're kind of then wondering where did they go? What happened to them?
あれから1月以上経つけど、みんなどうしてるかな。
But you know, if you read the drama CD or heard it at least, then you know that they're all safe. They're all just training basically.
さあ、かかってきなさい。今だ、全火力集中してください。
Even Lloyd looks good in his portrait.
この調子
It's more dynamic, their poses.
今だ。
It's pretty quick. It only took me like 15 minutes to read, at most.
これで一安心ですね。
And it's cute. It's cool, actually. I really liked it. I liked reading it. It has some very cute moments, and it has chemistry between the party that I kind of wish was there
敵出現。
in the base game.
私やこの調子で行きましょう。
Which, of course, in writing it, books, it's a lot. In CDs, it's a lot easier. But it's hard to do in something like Trails, which doesn't have skits or on-the-field dialogue like Cold Steel tends to do, or something like that. But I personally enjoyed the way the drama CD was written. The dialogue between the party is something that I much appreciated. And it was one of my gripes from Zero anyway, that we didn't have enough personal four-party dialogue. We had a good amount of it, but I almost wanted more. Every chess message is a faithful translation. You simply can't hear the tone in which we're saying the chess is empty in Japanese. That's a good point, actually. Translation's hard. I give Geofriend mad props. But sometimes I think they took it a little far sometimes, like in the drama CD. Like, Tio has a line where she says, like, evasion take detected. Which, like, realistically speaking, I don't think she would say that. Or, like, so there's a line that Randy says that I don't think really makes... Like, it makes sense for English readers, like, what they're trying to go for. But in the context of, like, Zemuria, it doesn't really make that much sense. So it's like, I kind of wish she kept things a little bit more in context, but beggars can't be choosers, right? We gotta we got the translation, so I can't be picky. Dang, a soul blower on me, huh? Ah! I can trace my lineage back to my ancient ancestors. The one thing that's interesting is with Lloyd now, he only has 2 lines. They took away a slot. But the main slot became the master quartz. I see. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's what became the master quartz. They took away a slot. But oh yeah, so Noel did pull out a halberd. Oh, it says Chester's. Oh man. Your brain, man, it's too powerful. Just reads the whole. It reads the first part of the word and the last part of the word and just fills in the blanks. Tricky. Fresh milk. Why the? How? What do you? Wait, hang on now. In this dungeon that has not been touched by humans in who the hell knows how long, why is there 4 things of fresh milk on the ground? What cow came here? Got milked, and produced bottles that we just magically found on the ground? No way. Nuh-uh, man. Nuh-uh. No way. It's so silly. I got the other one, like the prickly shell or prickly pear, like fine, that's fine, whatever, but fresh milk in a dungeon like this? I don't understand these new Master Quartz battle ornaments. They're nothing but an enigma to me. Plant milk exists. Actually, I don't want to think about that. Okay, let's roll with that. Plant milk. The only plant we've seen are those, yeah, Can we really call that fresh milk then?
また扉か
I don't think we can call that fresh milk anymore.
ダメか多分入り口近くの扉と同じように解除する装置があるんだろう。
ええ、探してみましょう。それにしてもダドリーさんたちの方はどうなっているんでしょうか。
あの二人ならめったなことじゃ遅れを取ることはなさそうだけど、敵はグノーシスを使っている上にあんな危険な人形も呼び出せる。楽観はできないかもしれないな。
ですよね。こんな時にエニグマで連絡が取り合えたらいいんですけど。
通信機能が使えるのはクロスベルと財団の本拠地があるレマン。でも確かに改めて考えるとものすごく便利な機能だったんだよな。フランのサポートも受けられたし
ちゃんとお役に立っていればいいんですけど。
Oh, plenty. You gave us your car last time.
あの調子でちゃんとお仕事が務まっているか心配。
アルタイル市へ出発する前、キーヤと駅まで見送りに来た時か。あれくらいいいじゃないか。君を心配してのことだろうし。
だからといって勤務時間中にサボってくるのはダメですよ。キーヤちゃんと一緒に列車に乗り込もうとするし。
今回はキーヤも珍しくダダをこねてたからな。
お姉ちゃん、ロイドさん、くれぐれも気をつけてくださいね。
ま、気を抜くんじゃねえぞ。後ろ盾を失った逃亡者とはいえ、あの教団に関わっていた連中だ。お
Okay, I mean, okay.
ロイド、絶対に無事に戻ってきてね。キーヤ、いい子で待ってるから。
I really appreciate Zyke got his own little scene there.
大切な人たちがクロスベルで俺たちのことを待っている。
It wasn't even a translation, it was just woof.
なんとしても任務を達成して無事な顔を見せてやらないとな。
はい。
See, again, I'm reiterating this again. The fact that Lloyd and Noel can just have these like heart-to-heart conversations like this, even though it does slow down the pacing of the dungeon, it's good dialogue. It's good interpersonal dialogue that helps a lot. Don't die. Now don't die. Okay, you are very powerful. Why are you very powerful? Abates physical attacks. Oh, that'll do it! From CS2. I don't think Petrified goes away, does it? Nope. Well, I mean, if you're talking about the bonding events from Cold Steel in general, like, I think those are... It's tricky. Also, I didn't think my first game over would happen this quickly. Oh wait, are you talking about the epilogue of CS2? I think you might be referring to the epilogue, actually. Oh, you're talking about the monster. I was on something completely different. 1 out of 61. You remember reading the teaser in Trails in the Sky the Third for Trails in the Chest Part 2, but you didn't think it'd ever come? Yet suddenly, you have a craving for more Trails in the Chest. Oh my god. No way. Is that actually a... Wow, they're actually going with it. How? I mean, I don't think he's gonna take much damage, but... Oh! Wow, 168 from an S break. That's not great. Yeah, I was thinking Trails in the Sky the Third. The chests all had, that was Trails in the Chest. They had a whole thing.
お疲れ様でした。それにしても、あのアーネストという男、本当に何が狙いなんでしょうか。どうやら元議長の方は 無理やり付き合わされてるみたいですけど。
わからない。ただユアヒムと同じ力を手に入れようとしているのは確かみたいだ。
教団事件の黒幕と同じ力。マフィアやベルガード門の部隊を意のままに操ったあれですか？
なあ、それも危険だったけど、人の心や背景を見る力だ。
こいつ私たちの記憶を。
まさかそこから再現したのか。
それって
あある意味どんな風にも悪用できてしまう能力だろう。それどころか
我には全てが見えるのだ。キーヤ様の失踪のからくり、クロスベルの地に課せられた。
ロイドさん？
You know, hopefully we figure out who it was that actually killed Lloyd's brother in this game.
いや、なんでもない。いずれにせよアーネストにヨアヒムと同じ末路を歩ませるわけにはいかない。絶対に生かして捕まえないとな。
ロイドさん、その例の首謀者が死んだのは別にロイドさんのせいじゃ。
それでも死なせずに捕まえることはできたんじゃないかと思ってさ。今更なのは100も承知だけど。
I mean, really, at the end of the day, there's really not much you can do, Lloyd.
うじうじしてるとランディにまたどやされるかな。先を急ごう。アリオスさんたちと合流しないと。
ええ。敵出現。
Ah, there's two of them. Poison. It contains everything you ever wanted, assuming everything you ever wanted was stale air and some dust.
せてもらいます。私の番ですね。さあ行きますよ。
よし、悪いな、先に行かせてもらうよ。やっとやっさあ、よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Well, we're strong enough that we're not getting that much XP, which is interesting.
速攻で蹴りをつける。行くぞ、まだまだいける。ここは俺だ。
Chain that. That's okay.
よし、もう大丈夫。
さあ上がってきなさい。これで
I was thinking the other day how odd it's gonna be. Check me once, shame on you. Check me twice, still shame on you. Please stop checking me. I was thinking how weird it was gonna be when we eventually get back to CS3 and we're gonna be back in that 3D engine with, you know, Reen and everybody. It'll just feel interesting to go back to that. I'm looking forward to it, but it'll just be super interesting.
Ah!
いた。
ヨアヒム氏から聞いた通りだ。この場所ならば私の目的も万事滞りなく達せられるだろう。
いい加減にしないか。ヨアヒムといい、貴様といい、気が触れたようなことを。貴様らの妄想に私を巻き込むんじゃない。
あなたこそ人のことをとやかく言えるような立場かな。楽園でしたか。あんな場所を利用していた割には随分と偉そうな物言いですね。
Yeah, get called out, Hartman.
あれは教団の手先に騙されて連れて行かれただけで、あんな悪趣味な場所と知っていれば断じて首を突っ込んだりしたものか。おまけに妙な薬まで盛られて、私の方こそ完全な被害者だ。
やれやれ、そのような釈明が世間に通用するとお思いですか。クロスベルタイムズが独占取材したらさぞ盛り上がってくれるでしょうな。
そこまでだ。
How did we beat Arios and Dudley? We took the long way.
お前たちは。
おやおや、君たちか。面倒な連中をまいたと思ったらとんだ雑魚が紛れ込んできたものだ。
その巨大な祭壇、ここがロッチの採用か。アリオスさんたちはどうした。
ああ、風の牽制と捜査一課のエース殿か。さすがに厄介だったので足止めさせてもらったよ。今頃魔導人形10体相手に翻弄されている頃だろう。
Ah, well, that,
あの化け物を10体も。
おかげで死から受け継いだ駒を使い切ってしまったがね。だがこれであの連中も確実に始末できるだろう。私はゆっくりとこの聖なる場所で目的を果たさせてもらうとしよう。
させるか。
手を挙げて投降しなさい。
やれやれ、状況が分かっていないようだな。それにしてもエリーの姿がなぜ見えないのかと思っていたが。
be glad you're not playing as Arios and Dudley. Yeah, 10 of those guys, that'd be a little tricky.
なるほど。一時的に支援課を離れてマクダイル先生の手伝いをしているのか。
まさかロイドさんの記憶を。
さらに新市長と新議長による 新たな体制法案作りへの協力。なるほど。そうすることでこれまで以上に支援化が動きやすい政治的な足場を作るつもりか。新市長の提案らしいが、なかなか興味深い試みじゃないか。だがエリーのような人材を警察ごときに埋もれさせておくのは愚かとしか言いようがないな。私が市長となった暁には特務支援課は解体させてもらおう。そして彼女は私の専属秘書として存分に才能を発揮してもらう。それがいい。そうしよ
ふざけるな。あんたのふざけた妄想にエリーを巻き込ませるものか。
ロイドさん、すごい迫力。
そもそも君のような小僧がエリーと釣り合うものか。彼女の目を覚まさせるためにも悪い目は摘み取らせてもらおう。
これが。
ああ、赤いクノーシスによるデモナイズだ。
この聖なる場所ではいつもの覚醒もことさら心地よい。大いなる望みを叶える前のささやかなる供物。せいぜいあがいてもがいてのたうち回ってもらうぞ。
そうはいくか。
対象1名制圧を開始します。
This is gonna be tricky.
手ごえと気をつけろ。
了解です。
You can have stat down at least, and you're weak to most arts. That's good. That's a start.
俺の番だ。エヌグマ駆動。
はい。さあ行きますよ。
それ。
無駄ね。
俺の番だ。エヌグマ駆動。それ。
私の番ですね。レンジネット投射。
俺の番だ。
私の番ですね。さあ行きますよ。
いや。行くぜ。俺の番だ。させるか。
行きます。
Lloyd, you fuck. Okay, that did not do that much damage, thankfully.
お肉膜の。
いや。
Didn't you have dialogue during this, Ernest? Yeah.
任せてくれ。
私の番ですね。お肉膜の。
ありがとう。いや。
私の番ですね。さあ行きますよ。
任せてくれ。させるか。
お肉膜。
よし。
I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see the combo craft.
よし。
はいそこ。
よし。
行きます。
We're not gonna get it, are we? Nope.
はい。これで一安心ですね。
これは。
全然聞いてない。
Okay, bye, dude.
おやおや、勝手な退場は困りますね。あなたが好き勝手していた自治州議会ではないのだから。
あ アーネスト貴様
まだ利用価値はあるから。それより人のことを心配している余裕はあるのかな。
これは
教団のロッジは全て七葉脈の真上に作られている。
Mad props to Ernest's voice actor for that laugh. And just in general, he managed to be really creepy.
その真上で覚醒することで D へと至る扉を開くことが可能になる。力聞いた通りだな。
Although for some reason I hear Sergei in his voice. Why? What? Why? Are we fighting the final boss again?
あの時のヨアヒムと同じか。
これぞ死の至った境地。
Except this time his abs move. Oh no!
これで全ての真実は我のものに。
Damn demonization.
なぜだ。なぜ何も見えない。
なんだか様子が変です。
なぜだ。なぜ D が見えない。真なる神の息吹がどうして感じられないのだ。これでは話が違うではないか。
しっかりしろ。ヨアヒムが真実を語っていたとは限らないだろう。
黙れ黙れ黙れ黙れ。まあいい。まずは手始め貴様らを煮えとしてくれるわ。その上でクロスベルへ帰還しミコとエリーを奪ってくれるわ。
この
ロイドさん危ない。なんて化け物。
Oh.
それではさらばだ。矮小なる己の身を嘆いてちりと化すがいい。
Hey Arios, now would be a really good time for a save. How did I know? Doesn't look like Ernest's voice actor's been none of the voice roles. Really? That's kind of a shame. He does a good job.
ダドリーさん、アリオスさん。
やれやれ、なんとか間に合ったか。
ロイド、ノエル総長、よく持ちこたえてくれた。
お二人の方こそよくご無事で。
さすがに10体は手こずらせてもらったがな。話は後だ。まずはこいつを無力化する。
尋常な相手ではない。我々の全力をぶつけるぞ。
はい。
イエスさ。
You don't gotta tell me twice.
敵発見。強制排除する。
了解です。
Oh, but you're not gonna revive my EP and stuff? Oh, that's real cool.
私の番ですね。
さあ、行くぞ。行くぞ。風よ、我が力となれ。
Same as last time.
それ、
much health do you have? 28,000. Wow, we're gonna be here for a while.
いいだろう。
ありがとう。
任せるがいい。任せるがいい。
俺の番だね。エニグマ、駆動。
私の番だ。
I should just have you focus on attacking, honestly.
エニグマ駆動勝機。さあ終わらせるぞ。いいだろう。
エニグマ駆動。
マイル。風間の光。私の番だな。
任せてくれ。
Oh, no one's in range!
エニグマ
That's a shame.
駆動。ありがとう。
This is gonna hurt. Noel might go down. Nope. She lived.
さあ行くぞ。任せておけ。
よし。
行くぞ。いいだろう。エニグマ駆動。
ありがとう。任せてくれ。
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me, man.
ロイドさん、お願いします。
行くぞ。 さあ行くぞ。
I had hoped the combo crap would take care of it, but it's okay.
なんとかなったか。
It is a very good theme. Sounds like something out of Final Fantasy too. Like that hype battle stuff.
来る。気をつけてください。
Yeah, Lloyd, you go.
これは
溶けてる。
ヨアヒム死亡時の報告にあったやつか。
ロイドさん。
おい、何？
アーネスト、気をしっかり持て。自分を見失うな。あんたはあんただろ。ヨアヒムと違ってあんたは赤いグノーシスを大量に飲んだわけじゃない。だったら助かる。絶対に諦めるんじゃない。
バニムス、お前。
ロイドさん。
どうしてここまでした私。どうして貴様は。
それとこれとは話が別だ。あんたは確かに罪を犯した。でもだからといって こんな場所で死んでいいほど罪深かったとは思えない。それにあんたが死んだらエリーやマクダエル議長だって。だから絶対に自分を取り戻してくれ。
マクダエル先生、すまない。どうして私は。
ダメか。
なんとかならないんでしょうか。
こんなケースさすがに専門外だぞ。
いや、どうやら専門家が間に合ってくれたようだ。
何？
天に言います我らが主よ、魔に惹かれし哀れな迷い子を御身の光で呼び戻さんこと。
教会の聖句。
Kevin! Yo! Kevin Graham!
あんたは
So you do come back after Sky the Third! Yes!
すんません、時間がないんですぐに処置させてもらいますわ。君ちょっとどいてもらえるか？
Yes! Oh man, I apologize for yelling, but yes, Kevin! You come back, my bro!
崩壊一歩手前やね。けどなんとか踏みとどまってくれたか。これなら我が深淵にてきらめく青の刻印よ。光となって暗き正気を払い、迷い子の道を指し示せ。
これは
あの光は一体。
戻った。
なんとかなったか。
どうですか？
うん、気絶しとるだけや。数日は起きられへんけど命に別状はないやろ。
よかった。
一安心ですね。
それはともかく、あんたは一体何者なんだ？教会の神父のようだが、一体どうしてこんな場所に。
あれ、アリオスさん、俺のことこちらの皆さんには話してへんのですか？
間に合うかどうかわからないと言われたからな。立場が立場だろうし、念のため伏せさせてもらった。
なるほど。いやー、相変わらず気が利いてはるお人やな。
君の方こそな。ありがとう。来てくれて本当に助かった。
Did his model get more hair? I feel like they gave him more hair in his model.
どうやら勝手に保険をかけられたようだな。七曜教会風星省に所属する聖杯騎士殿と見受けるが。
風星省聖杯騎士。
確かアーティファクトを回収するっていう。
お見通しでしたか。はじめまして、七曜教会聖杯騎士団に所属する
And for
ケ
the
ビン・グラハム言います。
and for the reason why I got so excited, he was the main protagonist of Sky the Third. Well, his first appearance was in Sky's second chapter, but his big role was definitely in Sky the Third. And oh man, that game, Kevin's story, oh man, so well done. I love this man. And the thing is whenever you look on Reddit or other places, stuff like that, you know, they always talk about Reen, Lloyd, and Estelle in terms of protagonists. They never bring up Kevin. Kevin's just as much of a protagonist as any of them, anybody else is. He got his own game and everything. Kevin is very underrated and not talked about often. And you'll find actually a lot of times if you're scrolling through the Falcon Reddit, if there's anything that's to do with protagonists, and like typically they don't ever include Kevin, somebody in the comments is gonna go, poor Kevin.
アリオスさんの連絡を受けて
参上させてもらいましたわ。どうかお見知りおきを。
He's a really well done character, and he's just such a cool bro. Man. Hey, we're back. Well, we're in Altair at least. I wonder if we'll get to go to Altair and Kura. Probably. At some point.
それではダドリーさん、2人のご相はよろしくお願いします。
ああ、任せておけ。ケビン神父、礼を言わせてもらおう。まあ、本当なら事前にこちらに連絡してほしかったが。
いやー、そうしたいのは山々やったんですけど、何分うちらにとってはクロスベルは鬼門でして。
Oh, really? Oh, is it because of the main head priest? Yeah, that's right.
クロスベル教区の責任者、エラルダ大司教の意向か。
Right.
そうか。前にマーブル先生が言ってた砲術の専門家って。
ああ、俺らのことやろね。ま、いろいろあって大司教さんにはえらい嫌われてしまっててな。クロスベルでの聖杯騎士団の活動については一切禁じられてしまってるんや。
So close. We're so close. I mean, Japan's gonna get to see it this year in September. As for us, who knows? As soon as Nisa can get translating. I mean, they gotta get Hajimari to us to it first. Also, Kevin, for those who also aren't all completely aware, he may come off as just kind of like this laid-back, chill guy with this dialogue, but do recall that the Grail Strider is, the sacraments and the Grail Strider and the sacraments of the church and everything are really, really, really powerful organization. Kevin is very powerful. I mean, we saw what we just did, but like, dude knows what he's doing.
エラルダ大司教ですか。私も会ったことがありますけど、すごく厳格そうな人ですよね。
What's his official title? Like Dominion something? Like he's like the 7th Dominion or 4th Dominion?
厳格も厳格。あんな頑固な人見たことないわ。ま、俺らもいろいろやっとるから、彼みたいな真っ当な人から見たら我慢ならんのかもしれへんけど。
Suffice to say, at the current moment, he, maybe I'm not sure about what happens in CS3 and CS4. He's a Dominion. I forgot what number he was. Was it 7? But like at this current moment in time in the game, Kevin is probably the strongest protagonist.
いろいろって。
Yeah, I can't remember the number.
ま、古代遺物に関わる事件は綺麗事だけでは済まない。ケビン神父、とにかく今回は助けられた。改めて礼を言わせてくれ。
アリオスさんには前にでかい借りがありますしな。ほんまやったら例の教団の件も含めて俺もついていきたいとこですけど、ま、大司教を刺激したくないですし、何か分かったら教えてくれ。
ギルドを通じてそちらに連絡させてもらおう。ロイド、ノエル総長も今回は本当によくやってくれた。
正直あんまりお役に立てませんでしたけど。
Oh, hush you. You did plenty.
いや、総長は本当に助けになってくれたよ。俺の方こそ。やっぱりまだまだ未熟ですね。本当なら逮捕まできちんと皆さんを引っ張らなくてはならなかったのに。
うぬぼれるな。
5th Dominion? Yeah, you know it. Probably 5th Dominion, yeah?
支援家による逮捕というのがあくまで建前であるというのはお前もわきまえていたはずだ。
Where's Esta when we need him? He would know off the top of his head.
その上で自分が本当に役に立たなかったと思うのか。
それは
次回もいいが、
Yeah.
客観的な自己評価と状況判断は上級捜査官に必須だ。研修とはいえ一家にいたからにはそのあたりはわきまえておくがいい。
ダドリーさん。
本当に素直じゃないですね。
Tsundere Dudley.
よくやったの一言くらい言ってやればいいもの。
うるさい。とにかくバニングス、これで一家の研修も終了だ。今回の事件で学んだことと合わせて新たなスタートに生かすがいい。
はい、ありがとうございます。
それでは俺たちは一足先に行かせてもらおう。また協力するようなことがあればよろしく頼むぞ。
Tough love tunnels.
ええ、こちらこそ。
お疲れ様です。
そんじゃお元気で。
Hey Kevin, how's Rias doing?
いやー、君らも幸運やね。所属は違ってもいい先輩に恵まれてるみたいやないか。
ええ、本当にそう思います。
そうですね。セルゲイ課長もそうですし。
それで君らはどうする？このまま列車でクロスベルに戻るつもりか？
ええ、そうするつもりです。そうだ、ケビン神父、この後のご予定は？クロスベルまで一駅ですし、よかったら寄っていただいてお礼をさせてほしいんですけど。
いやー、ありがたいけどこれから待ち合わせがあってな。本当なら例の教団についても詳しい話を聞きたいんやけど。
DG 教団、
やっぱり教会の方でも何か掴んでいるんですか？
いやー、それが全く。俺らが教団と関わったのは4年くらい前の事件が最後やね。
4年前。
各国の軍やギルドが協力した一斉制圧摘発作戦の後ですよね。
ああ、あれから取りこぼされたロッジの一つを制圧したんや。ここだけの話、教団の中でも最悪と言えるようなロッジでな。
Paradise, huh?
正直人体実験がマシに思えるほどイカれた儀式をしてた連中やった。
そうですか。
本当に最低の連中だったんですね。
ま、実はその時にアリオスさんにえらい助けられてしまってな。でかい借りを作ったままやったから今回お手伝いできて助かったわ。
そうだったんですか。でもおかげで犯人を生かしたまま捕まえることができました。ありがとうございます。本当に助かりました。
いやいや、さっきのメガネの人も言ってたけど、なんとかなったのは君のおかげやで。
俺のですか？
ああ、あの兄さんがギリギリのところで持ったのは君の言葉があったからやろ。そうでなかったら俺が処置しても多分助けられへんかったはずや。
そうでしょうか。
ええ、きっとそうですよ。ロイドさんが必死に語りかけたから彼も自分を取り戻せたみたいだし。
Paradise was raided by Ouroboros. Oh, that's right. So yeah, the church would probably not have gotten involved with that. I just remember them saying Paradise was like one of the was the head honcho, so I figured that was probably the worst of them all, but...
総長
特務支援課やったっけ？また機会があったら詳しい話でも聞かしてや。これで教団の件も一通りケリがついたはずやけど、また何かあるかもしれへんしな。
わかりました。それじゃあ俺たちはこの辺りで失礼します。
お疲れ様でした。
あ、ロイド君か。なかなか見込みがありそうやな。エステルちゃんたちの力にもなってくれたみたいやし。せやけど今回ばかりはどうも分が悪いかもしれへんな。
ケビン。
Yes? Yes! Yes!
のう、遅かったやないか。で、なんやその紙袋は。
そこの屋台で売ってたアルタイル名物の焼き栗。
Oh my god, her portrait is absolutely amazing! Rias was another very, very important character in Sky the Third. Oh my god, look at her!
ホクホクしてて絶妙な甘さでいい仕事してる。
She's so pretty!
だからって紙袋いっぱい買うことないやろ。まったく、そんな調子でこれから大丈夫か？やっぱり俺もついて。
ダメ。ケビンの悪名は知られすぎている。エラルダ大司教に潜入がバレたら
火あぶりにされるかもしれない。
There's that smug face of hers.
いくらなんでもいやでも天霊賞の応援の件があったか。あの一件で風星賞への態度をますます硬化させたみたいやし。
その点私一人なら目くらましにはもってこい。それはケビンにも分かっているでしょ。
ああもう分かったわ。まったく総長もよりによってなんでこいつを。
的確な人選。ケビンこそ私がいない間無茶はしないように。セサルさんとマーカスさんにあまり心配はかけないこと。
I was just thinking about that. Owen was one of the demons that we fought in Gehenna, right? Yeah.
へえへえ分かったわ。
He was like the first or second demon that you fight when you get down there.
しかしリース、お前がこれから向かう場所は正直何が起きてもおかしくない。
Oh, you can hide the dialogue box now.
いざとなったら俺を呼ぶなり切り札に頼るんやで。
それは心得てるけど、そんなに悪い状況？
ああ、生族双方の意味合いでな。どうやら連中も密かに動き出しとるらしい。
And that's why Kevin's cool. He's very laid back,
とクロスベル、その名の通りになるかもしれん。
but when he gets serious, Kevin, ooh, he is a force to be reckoned with. Oh yeah. Eastern outskirts of Crossbell, Tangram Hill. This theme is grooving. And we're back home. No, you are adorable.
正直足を引っ張ってしまうんじゃないかとヒヤヒヤしました。
心配性だな。ソーニャ司令だって総長に見込みがあると思ったから推薦したんだろうし。とにかくこれからは改めてよろしくお願いするよ。
はい、こちらこそ。あ、でもロイドさん、一応これからしばらくの間正式にお世話になるわけですし、軍服も着てないわけですから、その総長というのはちょっと。
ああ、それもそうか。でもどうしよう。呼び捨てでも構わないかな。
ええ、それでお願いします。
Finally.
それじゃあノエル、改めてよろしくお願いするよ。そうだ、そっちもよかったらもっとフランクに言ってくれ。
Oh, wait, Noel's now a member of the SSS?
同い年だし同僚なんだから気を使わないでほしいんだ。
Hell yeah.
私がロイドさんのことを？無理無理、そんなの無理ですよ。あくまで警察官としては新米ですし、勉強させてもらう身分なんですから。
いや、そんなに堅苦しく考えることないと思うけど、エリーとランディだって年の差関係なくタメ口だしさ。
いや、そのなんというか性分みたいで、一度そう思い込んじゃうとなかなか変えられないというか、 でもロイドさんがそうおっしゃるならなんとか努力してタメ口を。
いや別に無理はしなくていいから。根っからの体育会気質なんだな。
父の影響かもしれませんね。厳しい人で私も普段も小さい頃にしつけられましたから。
へえ、お父さんの。あれ、君たちのお母さんには
父は10年ほど前に亡くなりました。クロスベル警備隊に所属していて、その任務中の事故で。
そっか、悪いことを聞いちゃったな。ひょっとして君が警備隊に入ったのも。
どうでしょう、あまり自覚したことはないですけど、でも父と同じようにクロスベルという地を守りたかったのは確かかもしれません。その意味では所属は違ってもプランも同じなのかもしれませんね。
そっか。
ロイドさん、
ごめん、なんでもない。でも君が来てくれてこちらは本当に助かったよ。
If you don't see a parent in trails, they're either probably dead or missing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
人手が足りないってのもあるけど、この先何が起きるのか正直予想できないくらいだからさ。
そう言ってもらえると光栄ですけど。
Noel being an official member of the Triple S will have at least inclined me to use her more often.
でもマフィアがいなくなって市内の治安も改善されたんですよね。ヘイユエは残っていますけど目立った動きはないみたいですし。
Estelle's mom passed away. Joshua, well, you know. Kevin, yeah, you know. Lloyd, yeah, you know. Ellie, yep. Tio, yep. Don't hear a lot about Randy, but yeah. Noel, yeah. Reen, Elisa, yep. Elliot, yep. Oh my freaking god! I keep going down the list here. Hang on. Machias, yep. Eustace, yep. Fee, oh yeah. Laura, yep. Who else? Emma, oh yeah. Milliam, Altina. Wow. Yeah. You just go down the list and you realize, oh frick.
表面的にはね。ただ一つ言えるのはルバージェという組織が一定の役割を果たしていたことだ。クロスベルの治安を守る意味でね。
I guess Reen has both adopted parents still alive. That's a start.
マフィアがクロスベルの治安を守っていた？
まあ結果的にだけどね。
Is this a conversation we should be having on the train?
クロスベルの置かれている特殊な状況を考えてみてくれ。
In an open train?
自治権はあっても国家としては独立しておらず、二大国の干渉を常に受けている。犯罪を取り締まる法律は穴だらけで、入国規制もほとんどない。本来ならヘイユエどころか他の犯罪組織やテロリストなんかが跋扈してもおかしくない場所なんだ。
ああ、それじゃあ今まではルバージェがそれを抑える役割を？
認めたくはないけど、結果的に一定の秩序を裏社会にもたらしていたのは否定できない。それが何の前触れもなく教団という最悪に巻き込まれる形で消滅してしまった。
パワーバランスの崩壊ですか？
ああ、帝国派と共和国派の議員たちが失脚したのも代弁者がいなくなったことで、逆に両国からの圧力が今まで以上に露骨になる可能性は高いだろう。だからこそ新市長は俺たちに期待してるんだと思う。
なるほど。エリーさんやランディ先輩、ティオちゃんが一時的に離れたのもそれが理由だったんですね。
Well, we kind of already know how that's gonna go. The other people are probably talking about similar topics. True, probably. But we already know what happens with Crossbell's government, so... Oh, to be young and innocent.
ああ、新たな局面を前に可能な限り各方面と連携してより高度な活動ができるようにする。俺も一家で研修させてもらっていろいろなことを叩き込まれたし、さらに人手が足りなかったから新たな戦力も養成したってわけさ。
呼んでいただけて光栄です。でもそういえばもう一人の新メンバーって前に会った彼ですよね。正直意外だったんですけど、どういう経緯なんですか
？I do too. It's a nice touch. It is a very nice touch.
ああ、彼ね。いや、新しい人手を俺たちが探し始めた矢先にこちらを訪ねてきてさ、新市長からの推薦なんかも取り付けてきたから
From the mayor?
断るに断れなかったんだ。
Who?
市長の推薦ですか？
ああ、IBC ビルの危機に力を貸した謝礼と引き換えに推薦状をもらったらしい。そもそも特務支援課が新規メンバーを探してるなんてどこで聞きつけたのやら。本人は面白そうだからとかしれっと言ってたけど。
それって大丈夫なんですか？
Was it Yona? No, it couldn't be Yona, would it? The only person who I could think would say that like it seemed interesting was Wazzy.
まあ悪いやつじゃないのは確かだよ。そりゃ経歴不詳だったり裏社会にやたらと詳しかったりホストなんかもやってるけど。
Oh, it is absolutely Wazzy.
なんだか言っててだんだん不安になってきたな。
大丈夫ですよ。確かに皮肉屋で口は悪いけど悪い子じゃなさそうでしたし。
そう言ってくれると正直君とは反りが合わないかと思ったからさ。
You got a direct recommendation from the mayor?
確かに私もからかわれたりしましたけど、どちらかというとロイドさんをいじる方が彼には楽しいみたいですし。
Please tell me that this game goes hard on the Noel Wazzy ship. Please. Oh man, I'd love it.
勘弁してほしいんだけど。
フランが騒いでたとか言わない方がいいのかな。
乗客の皆様にお伝えします。まもなくクロスベル自治州クロスベル市に到着いたします。リベール、レミフェリア各方面への定期飛行船をご利用のお客様はお乗り換えください。なお、大陸鉄道公社規約に基づき当列車はクロスベル駅にて30分ほど停車させていただきます。エルゴニア方面に向かわれる方は入国申請書をご記入の上、臨検官への提出をお願いいたします。
一駅だけだからあっという間だったな。
ええ、それでも数日留守にしているとなんだか懐かしい感じがしますね。
そうだな。全員が揃うのはもうちょっとしてからか。
Aw, look at this amazing photo. Tio's doing the peace sign. Everyone else is looking so like snazzy. キーヤ、寂しがってないといいけど。Papa Bannings, coming home.
それに
私ベルのところに戻るわね。
Aw, Lloyd.
何かおじさまたちに協力できることがあるかもしれないから。
ああ、俺も今のうちに補給と装備の確認をしてくるよ。また後でな。
The one that I missed. Of course it's the one I missed. God damn it. Ah!
え
Well, I'm glad they showed it to me this time. They showed it to me again. It's supposed to be like, oh yeah, I remember that photo. For me, it's, oh man, that's so cute. I'm seeing it for the first time.
そのさっきの続きは全部解決した後にでも。なんでもない。それじゃあまた後でね。
あれからお互い忙しくてあんまり進展してないけど。
I'll try my best not to skip the credits of this game. I'm saying that now in the beginning of it, that I'm gonna try my best to not skip the credits on accident.
エリーが戻ってきたらなんとかしてあの時の
Oh, Lloyd. Man up.
いやいや続きじゃないだろ。もっと真面目に考えないと。
Lloyd.
ロイドさん？
あ、いやそのなんでもないんだ。それにしても疲れたな。早く支援課のソファーで休みたいよ。
ロイドさんの反応が怪しい。
He's in love with you. Nah. He's in love with Ellie. Why didn't they do more of these animated scenes before? That's so cool! Also, is it me or was there no opening? Like, there was no opening. I might show it off in the next stream. If we don't get to see it. Oh, there she is.
キーヤ、迎えに来てくれたのか？
今日帰ってくるって聞いたから。大丈夫？どこも怪我をしてない？
ああ、平気だよ。ただいま、キーヤ。
おかえり、ライダー。ナイラもおかえりなさい。ただいま、キーヤちゃん。お姉ちゃん。あ、ほら。お姉ちゃんが無事でよかった。おかえりなさい。怪我とかしてないよね？うん、見ての通り大丈夫。っていうか、たった数日なのにそんな大げさにしなくても。お姉ちゃんは分かってません。時間なんて関係ないんだよ。ねえ、キーヤちゃん。さあそのなんだか戻ってきたって実感がありますね。
ロイド、おかえりなさい。
Oh, hey.
エリー、もう戻ってきたのか？
つい昨日にね。おじいさまの手伝いも終わったし、私も今日から復帰できるわ。
そっか。
ねえねえ、ロイドとエリー見つめ合ってどうしたの？
いや、
そうそう、久しぶりだったからつい懐かしいなっていうか。
なんかラブラブだな。ねえ、やっぱりこの二人ってそういう関係なの？
You still have a chance, Noel. You still have a chance.
私の見立てだと決定的な関係じゃないみたい。
You see?
私はそんな。
No, in reality, Noel and Wazzy gotta get together.
ノエルさんもお疲れ様。危険なことはなかった？ロイド、たまに無茶なことをしてかすことがあるから。
いえいえ、エリーさんこそお疲れ様です。確かマクダエル議長の付き合いで各国を回ってたんですよね。
ええ、大した手伝いができたわけじゃないけど。
Oh, I totally misspoke at the beginning of the stream. She didn't go around the country with Dieter Croy. She went around the country with Mayor McDowell. Or Speaker McDowell. Whatever his name is.
でも、いろいろと
He's not
面
the
白
mayor
い情
anymore.
報を仕入れてくることができたわ。
そっか。後で改めて聞かせてもらうよ。しかし、これでティオとランディが戻ってたら言うことないんだけどな。
ま、今月中には2人とも戻ってくるだろう。それよりロイド、ちゃんとケリはつけてきたのか？
はい、無事両名とも逮捕しました。ダドリーさんとアリオスさんが拘置所の方に護送しています。
そうか。ま、これで教団絡みの事件は一段落したと見ていいだろう。分かってると思うが、ぼちぼち頭を切り替えてもらうぞ。
はい、そのつもりです。
ノエルの方は改めてよろしく頼む。今日からでいいんだったな。
ノエルシーカー、本日より特務支援課へ出向させていただきます。
I wonder if it was her choice or if it was like, I wonder if it was her choice to join. I don't think they talked about it. They mentioned it earlier.
これでお姉ちゃんもお仲間だ。
そんなにかしこまらなくてもいい。ソーニャからも聞いてるだろうが、うちにはうちのペースがある。軍隊式の上位片スはとりあえず捨ててもらうぞ。
努力します。
揃っているみたいだね。
Yes! My man. Wazzy.
ワジ？
Did he get a new costume?
お勤めご苦労様。その調子だとうまくいったみたいだね。
ああ、ワジの情報があったからアルタイル市の情報屋にもなんとか接触できたけど、一体どこであんな情報を仕入れてきたんだ？
蛇の道は蛇ってね。他ならぬ君のためだ。
Oh my god, he's hot. You know that quote from SpongeBob where, Squidward's trying to, he's trying to impress Squilliam, but he's having a hard time doing so, and Squidward's like, let him get to you, Squidward. Just imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot. That's how Wazzy is. He's a sexy man. Look at him. Ooh.
近いって。
I know his voice setting, but it's so unique. How could you ever forget?
なんでにじり寄るんだよ。
愚問だな。君の反応が面白いからに決まってるじゃないか。
あのな。
ワジ君。やっぱり謎な子だな。なんか楽しそうだね。いいな、特務支援課。
Aren't you our advisor? You are in the Triple S.
お姉ちゃんもキアちゃんもいるし、困ってるロイドさんも見られるし。
いや、羨ましがられても困るから。
やれやれ。じゃれるのはそのくらいにしとけ。ともかく、これが新生特務支援課のスターティングメンバーだ。リーダーとしてロイド・バニングス。
はい。
リーダー補佐エリー・マクダエル。
はい。
警備隊からの出向ノエル・シーカー。はい。臨時の準メンバーとしてワジ・ヘムスフィア。
や。
本日18時30分をもって特務支援課の再始動を宣言する。前以上に楽しいお仕事が舞い込んでくるはずだから。
Heck yeah, the gang's more or less back in action. The Triple S gang is back in action, but hey, there we go, COP. Man, why are the OPs always so good? Why are they always so hype?
大変でしたね。
Oh man. Oh man. So we saw a few familiar faces. We saw a few familiar faces from Cold Steel. We saw a few familiar faces from the Sky Saga. And we saw a couple of new faces as well, so... I am ever as excited for the coming journey. 2 days after the arrest at Altair Lodge. I am so excited for the upcoming adventure.
Mm. ちゃんと来てるわね。
これが
特務支援課が処理する支援要請ってわけだね。
ああ、基本は1日1回まとめて送られてくる決まりだ。どこまでやるかはこちらの裁量に任されてるけど、この緊急と書かれているものは必ずやっておいた方がいいだろう。
なるほど、合理的だね。期間が長めに取られてるものは次の日に回してもいいってことかな。
ああ、そうなるかな。
一応毎日チェックしたら提示された期間も変わっていくから、それと操作手帳をチェックすればそのあたりの状況も確認できるわね。
操作手帳というと、エリーさんが時々書き込んでいた黒い手帳のことですね。
ええ、これね。
基本的に操作や支援要請で何か進展があったらこれにそうすることで複数の案件を管理することが可能になるわけさ。あと先日オーブメントエニグマについての説明もフォローしてくれているんだ。
割と便利じゃないか。ま、いずれはそんな手帳も動力化されそうな気がするけど。
Gotta wait till Kuro for that one.
そうね、ティオちゃんからそういう研究もされていると聞いたことがあるわ。
そこまで動力化されるのはなんだか抵抗があるっていうか。
The She-Phone that they're calling it. I think. Yeah, same name as Tokyo Xanadu.
確かに紙とペンの方がしっくりくるのは同感だよ。ま、ざっと説明するとこれが支援課の基本スタイルだ。まずは端末に来ている支援要請を一通りチェックしてみよ
う。了解しました。
開けてのお楽しみだね。
When you inspect the terminal of the SSS and choose Check Requests, a list of available support requests is displayed. Support requests marked as urgent are required to be completed. Note that completing any urgent request will advance the story. Other support requests are optional, but doing them earns you Mira and DP. Be careful to not take too long, they may expire. Alright. First off, let's do some flipping around here. Leather Fist, Reinforced Denim, Trinket Boots. Got it. Orbit wise, you know, Lloyd has whatever we gave him last time. I don't think there's anything, yeah. Ellie comes in with Evade, and you come with Hit. Good. That's helpful. Ellie, of course, still has all of our Esks crafts and crafts from before, as well as our combo craft Star Blast too. Wazzy comes in with Deadly Heaven, Phantom Rush, Broad Axe, and Trinity card. Pretty helpful. Look at his costume. Ooh! He is a sexy man. However, though, a lot of that will be spent next time On Trails to Azure, we'll get started with Chapter 1, where we get to finally start, you know, the side quests and all the fun stuff that we all know and love from Trails games. So, I miss the old Crossbell music, but this theme fits the situation much better. Yeah, I think there was something classic about the old music that just felt right. I definitely like this one too, and yeah, I agree, it does match the situation. We'll have to see as we hear more of it, you know, which one we end up really getting into. But as always, thank you all so much for joining me for this session of Trails to Azure. Come back same time, same place tomorrow for the beginning of Chapter 1 officially. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.